Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that is here for each of us and all of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We celebrate tremendous peace, wonderful love, and incredible joy being here right now, knowing that everything truly is in perfect and divine order. And we celebrate the gift of empowerment, the gift of help and healing. And we allow those gifts from the angels, the goddesses, the guides, and their presence and their unconditional love and their ability to help us in all ways. We welcome that help. We also let the spark within us that is radiant wellness, that is peace of mind, that is manifestation, that is allowing the highest good to come forward. We allow those things to be, and we acknowledge those things, whether they feel close or far away. We allow right now for everything to heal, including our confidence, including our belief systems. We recognize that the highest good is available, and we welcome the highest good into our lives right now. So if we could just gently breathe in. Wonderful. And if we could notice, be it a cartoon, be it a something animated, if we could just notice a figure who is like a fictional or a cartoon figure, animated figure, be that Nemo or Snoopy or whoever, if we could just breathe in, or Garfield, if we could just breathe in, or someone else, if we could just breathe in and just notice the presence of lightness and humor, and letting that presence be with us right now, no matter what is happening or not happening. So we'll just notice that presence, like a placeholder of something possible. And if we could just gently breathe in, and we'll notice all the angels we know by name: Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, Haniel, Metatron, Raphael. If we could just notice the angels creating balance, if we could notice them creating physical balance, so you feel centered and you feel steady. If we could notice a vertical balance, like energy moving perfectly up and down through your body, and that energy being healing energy and empowerment. So just breathe into that in your physical body, mental body, emotional body, and energetic body. Wonderful. And indeed, on this full moon, if we could just feel the presence of gravity and the presence and activity of tides, if we could just breathe in, and if we could, their words, accept the full benefits of the full moon, accept the full benefits of the full moon. So if we could just breathe into fullness, including the fullness of health and healing, the fullness, the fullness of grace, the fullness of health and help and hope, the fullness of humor and happiness. So we'll just gently breathe and so we'll just gently breathe in. And if we can notice the pounding stopping, and the pounding doesn't need to exist. And if we could notice the flow, the flow of love, the flow of health, the flow of healing, the flow of grace, the flow of peace, the flow of being heard, the flow of listening, the flow of abundance, the flow of options and opportunities and open doors, the flow of grace, the flow of peace. All of your needs being met and that being a flow in itself. Third word, the necessities being met and exceeded. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. A specific image from Archangel Michael, not sure what it means, but if we could just hand Archangel Michael, like you would at the airport when you're going through the thing, hand over your car keys to Archangel Michael, or your ring of keys, your whatever keys there are. And if we could notice Archangel Michael blessing everything connected to those keys, including you. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. Wonderful. So we'll just gently breathe in. And with expanded eyes and perhaps borrowed eyes, if we could just notice seeing the truth that you are loved, the truth that help is here, the truth that healing is happening. And if we could notice the intersection of flow and truth. And if we could just gently breathe into all that. And all the books that have helped, and that could be any book that has inspired, entertained, thrilled, taught, opened doors, spoken to your poetic self. If we could just notice all the books that have helped, we'll just notice that is mighty help, that is powerful help, that is already within you. So if we could just breathe in and we'll notice the spark from all those books helping you out right now. And the power of the writers, the power of their intention, everything that is fulfilled, everything that is active, including you being seen, heard, and understood. By an author who understands you and you understand, regardless of if you've ever met or not, or if they're in a different century or not. So we'll just breathe into you being understood. Like how Shakespeare understood, Chekhov understood, Maya Angelou understood that you are understood. So we'll just breathe into that, and perhaps there is an unlocking and a door opening with you being understood through art, with art, and in culture. If we could just breathe into you being understood and allowing in this moment for you to be healed and helped. We'll just gently breathe into all of that. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. And like at the auto repair shop where they lift your car up, if we could just notice the authors, the writers, the books that have lifted you up, if we could notice you being lifted up, and perhaps that lift creates space for you to, their words, to dry off and to have more freedom and to have your energy be individualized even more. So we'll just gently breathe into that lift. And we'll let Archangel Michael and Ganesh, with their eyes as brooms and their voices as brooms and their energy as brooms, to sweep away all the everyday stuff, all the things that are happening, everything that is stressful or unwanted. We'll let Michael and Ganesh sweep all those energies away. You are loved, says Archangel Michael. So if we could breathe in, if it were a play, there'd be a spotlight on you and Archangel Michael. We'll notice the other angels and guides and goddesses and Ganesh being around you and working. We'll notice you and Archangel Michael. And if you could notice Archangel Michael perhaps embracing you, giving you a hug, or holding your hands or having an arm around you, we'll notice intimacy with you and Archangel Michael and affection between you and Archangel Michael. And if we could just breathe in, and we might feel this, see it, hear it, know it, sense it, and we'll take it in. We'll notice Archangel Michael praying to you and for you with his voice, with his eyes, with his presence, with his touch, with his heart. this is perhaps magical. And we'll notice your pockets being filled with things that are helpful. We'll notice everything being cleansed and cleared, help being here, wholeness being here, love being here. And we'll notice the energy of exuberance. A key attribute of the Beatles was exuberance, along with honesty. So if we could just notice that energy and the support of John Lennon and George Harrison, and if we could just notice exuberance existing around you, perhaps close to you, like a ball of exuberance, and whether this feels like an exuberant time or the opposite, we'll just notice the presence of this energy with you and around you, and its helpfulness for healing. That it's okay to have faith in all the good happening, and faith of things getting better, and faith in miracles, faith in solutions, faith in help. All the guides encouraging you to keep going and to know that help is happening right now. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. Wonderful. And if we could take a moment, we'll take, a minute or two here to very simply to rest, and perhaps very specifically to rest your mouth. To rest your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your jaw. If we could just breathe in. Wonderful. And let's notice Archangel Michael's touch and embrace of you. And we'll let Archangel Gabriel join that spotlight. So you, Michael, and Gabriel. And we'll notice Archangel Gabriel honoring your spine and infusing fresh energy into your spine, into your nervous system. We'll just breathe into that. And everything you want to happen, the angels are helping you. Everything that you want help with, the angels are helping you, along with the guides and goddesses. If we could notice that Michael's with you now with affection, Ganesh has cleaned everything, that the way is clear, and that help is here. And we'll just gently breathe in. If we could just breathe into the energy of cohesion. And if we could notice whether we see this, feel it, hear it, know it, sense it, if we could notice the angels, the goddesses, the guides, Ganesh, Michael, Gabriel, Mother Mary, Maya, Shakespeare, Chekhov, John, George, if we could just breathe in to them, having the energy of completion as we're working now, and the energy of pure continuation as we conclude, and they keep working with you, and they maintain the presence with you and maintain helping you into a pleasant day, evening, pleasant night's sleep, and solutions being everywhere. And two, everyone mentioned, will say out loud, thank you so much. And with grace and ease and peace and incredible joy, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We celebrate tremendous peace, wonderful joy, and incredible love. Maya is saying, and not as a game, but to look for them, be that hearing a Beatles song or playing a Beatles song, finding the Maya Angelou Quarter, or noticing Snoopy, or some reminder of some others that help. And that help is consistent, and that help is mighty. And with incredible joy and incredible peace, we thank Maya, we thank the reminders, and we thank the universe, and we celebrate all this, and we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.